So the kind of bobbin, the size of the bobbin you use is absolutely vital also. So this is another thing that often is the issue when people tell me their sewing machine is broken, that it isn't actually broken at all. So make sure that you have the correct bobbin for your machine. This is the most standard size. So most modern sewing machines will take this size. It's called a class 15. So I've got a bunch of them here. They can be either plastic. They often come with your machine in plastic, or they can be metal. It's no real difference. If you have eyesight problems, you know, as you're getting a bit, getting on a bit perhaps, these are a bit easier because the holes are bigger, so you can stick your thread on here more easily to wind up the bobbin. But there is actually, you know, no difference between them. Do buy them from a reputable source. There is nothing worse than buying bobbins that where the edges are all rough. You know, often the edges here are rough. I've also bought bobbins where the hole in the middle isn't big enough to go onto the bobbin winding spool, making them completely useless because you can't use them. When you buy new bobbins, or even when you have bobbins in your machine, if you're not 100% sure where they've come from, make sure you check your handbook or Google what bobbin you need, and do compare them for size, unless you've bought them from the correct source or they've come with your sewing machine. So they need to be exactly the same diameter as your existing bobbin, and they need to be the same height, okay? Because not all bobbins are the same size. So here I've got a bobbin. I think this might be for an industrial machine or maybe a faff. They take different bobbins. It's slightly different size. And then this one is a really interesting one because this is the thing I come across most. So these bobbins are for vintage Singer sewing machines. They're much shallower than these ones, so you can see the height, they're much less high. And the edges actually slightly curve in. So this bobbin, if your machine takes this bobbin, do not put this one in because it's too big and the bobbin thread won't go round, it just gets stuck. If your machine takes this bobbin, don't put this bobbin in because it's too small. It will wobble around. You get lots of threads tangling up. The tension will be uneven too. Even if it might appear to work, it won't work well. So do be completely, absolutely 100% sure that the bobbins you use for machine are the correct ones.